Welcome to Being at Home with George. I'm excited to be here, and I am aware of the situation that we all face, the uncertainty and with the election coming up and whatnot, and people being really animated and agitated. And it's really important that we have a process, a way of dealing with it. And so, believe it or not, we've been talking about that for almost 3 years, where how we approach it is by embracing saying yes, whatever comes up, and at the same time, generating the hope, the faith, and the optimism to be able to manage it. And so, my approach to dealing with, because it could be disappointing, it could be hostility, it could be somebody intimidating you, not just around the election, but just in general, just having some conflict. Our job is to understand that we meet what we mirror. And so, for me, I talk about that all the time, that if I want peace, I have to be peaceful. And so there's a quote here I'd like to read, and then we could talk about it, or I can reflect on it. It's from Neville Goddard. And it says, whatever you give out is returned to you, because what you are giving to the other, you are giving to yourself. And you can feel it. And so I talk about getting beyond this illusion of separateness. And so we have to figure out, when something happens, can we see it as an opportunity to grow and to learn, and to see it as a challenge? How can I relate to somebody who's bringing that negativity to me, or I'm bringing the negativity to them? Can I really understand that, okay, if I'm giving out negativity, I'm going to give it back. And it may be I'm interacting with somebody and they're giving negativity to me and they don't even know it, but I'm not going to respond in kind. I'm going to respond in the sense of pausing and treating them the way I want to be treated, but to listen, seek to understand, or not to judge, and maybe even have to forgive them at some point. So I think that's really important, that we get that and we understand that, because we can create space between stimulus and response. In that space, we can choose our response, and our response has to be in alignment with how we want to be treated. If we want to be loved, understood, respected, then we have to be the message. We have to understand that we meet what we mirror. So if I respond even to negativity in a way with respect and seeking to understand, it can really transform the situation. And we can go from having this roadblock and transforming it into stepping stones so we can get over it. But we need to figure out how to get beyond this illusion of separateness and realize that we're treating others the way we don't want to be treated. We need to be able to pause and create space between stimulus and response so we can choose love, choose understanding, choose compassion.